delimitation in Jammu and Kashmir. What is a delimitation, right? So what is delimitation and why we should talk about delimitation? What is the news? Let's see what is in the news. The Union government's invitation. Recently, Government of India has sent an invitation to 14 political leaders of Jammu Kashmir to come to Delhi and have a talk, have a discussion. Now, this is sending a message that perhaps Jammu elections in the Jammu Kashmir are in the offing, very fast approaching. Very likely there is a proposal for conducting elections in Jammu Kashmir. So that is the news. So they have invited 14 key political leaders, and Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji had said that elections would be held in Jammu after delimitation process. So what is this delimitation? Let's try to understand. Delimitation is act of redrawing boundaries of assembly or parliament. As you know, assembly, parliament segment. So many assembly segments make one parliament segment. They could be ranging from 6 to 8 or 8 to 10. So assembly segment, and how to draw these divisions within the assembly and parliament on this so that they become parliament. So there is something called the boundaries are there. The constituency of an assembly extends from one region to another region. And so what are the constituents of that constituency? And then what makes that constituency? Okay. So that for example, we say Maharajganj. So Maharajganj as a constituency means what? Hyderabad constituency means what? So that kind of Nalgonda constituency. So what is the meaning of Nalgonda constituency? So where does it extend? Now there is an assembly constituency, there is a parliament constituency, right? So these are how these are drawn, how these boundaries are formed, how these constitute, and it is based on the population and also in the geographic area. So it is a question. Delimitation is nothing but redrawing the boundaries of assembly or Lok Sabha to represent the changes in population over time. As you know, population gets multiplied from census to census. When do you conduct census? In 1991, 2001, 2011, like that 2021. Now, this is the year we have to conduct census. So every, after decennial years are over, after a decade, the next one that starts will be the year for conducting census. That's why we had 91, 2001, now 2021, and every year are like that. 81, 91, 2001, like that. So now we have this. So whenever there is a increase in the population, so there will be alteration of the boundaries of the constituency, because there will be more population in that area, number of voters will increase. The logic is because of the multiplication, growing of the number of the population over the 10 years period, when the one conducting census from 1 year, time to other time, it will take 10 years time. There will be enormous growth in the population number, and therefore, so the population, the constituency size will have to shrink, because it cannot have the same population, same number of voters for the same constituency for all these years. So the number of constituency may increase because the population will increase, number of constituencies will increase, and the size of the constituency will have to be decreasing. And we have to redraw these boundaries in order to have a constituency of either parliament. So what are the two determining factors? Population and geographical area. So particularly the representing changes of the population over time is very important. So from one census to another census conducted every 10 years, there is a growth in population, and in order to redraw the boundaries based on this increase, taking note of this changes of population in that geographical area. So this exercise is carried out by one delimitation commission, whose they will be actually this delimitation commission will be appointed by the government of India, and it will be enforced, and whatever the recommendation makes will not be questionable in any court of law, and it will be enforced till the next delimitation commission is appointed. So that is the mandate, that is the significance of the delimitation commission. What is the objective? Is to redraw boundaries based on the data of the last census. So 2021, if we want to draw the boundaries, which census has to be used 2011, right? 2011 census will be used to draw the boundaries for 2021 because the last census was conducted in the 2011 and 2021 we are yet to conduct. So we have to draw the boundaries based on the 2011 census, the last census. Okay, so this will be used for this. So that population of all seats as well will be same throughout the state. For example, in a given state, there are 20 constituencies, 30 constituencies. In a given state, there are 100, 200 constituencies. But there will be other. And also the size of the constituency should not vary. They should be uniform throughout. So to bring about uniformity of a size of a constituency, let's say 2 lakh population for assembly, 2.5 lakh population for assembly. It should be uniform throughout everywhere. Let us say 10 lakh population, 20 lakh population for parliament. It should be uniform throughout India. So in order to, and taking into account of the changes of the multiplication or growth of the population, at the same time, making it as uniform, you have to redraw the boundaries in order to form the uniformity of the constituency of assembly as well as the parliamentary constituency. So this is the meaning of same throughout the year, throughout the state. So within the state, there should be uniformity. There should not be a difference of one constituency as compared to other states. You cannot say A constituency is having 5 lakh population and B is having only 3 lakh population. Because both are comparable as assembly constituencies, then it should be same. Similarly, parliament constituency, let's say 20 lakh, A is having, the B also within the state should have also have almost near about the same. So that is the importance of delimitation, redrawing the boundaries in the background of growing population. And aside from changing the limits of the constituency, so when you redraw, the limits of the constituency will change. And some polling booths will be shifted to other constituencies. Voters will be shifted to other constituencies. This is the meaning of delimitation, redrawing the boundaries in the against the background of the multiplication of the population. Now the limits of constituency, the process may result in change in the number of seats. So in Jammu Kashmir, it was seen that 107 assembly constituencies have become now are now coming up to 114 because of the increase in the population since the last census that was conducted in the Jammu Kashmir. So number of assembly constituencies may rise because population has increased, voters have increased. So you have to change from, for example, earlier it was in the A. Okay. Now the population is heavy, so it can be shifted to, some of these can be shifted to B, or let's say C in the nearby area. So likewise, you can, there can be, or from out of this, one more assembly constituency can be carved. So as a result, with the growth of the population, growth of the number of voters, number of polling booths will increase, and again, a new constituency can be emerged. New constituency can be carved out of the delimitation. That is the thing. But it will be done from one delimitation commission to another. It will not be changed in the middle at all. So that is the very important step. So the drawing boundaries due to delimitation can lead to creation of new constituency or adding of new constituency because number of voters increase, number of polling booths increase, and therefore there is a need to shift them to another constituency or form a new constituency. So that is the importance of the redrawing. So delimitation is a very, very important exercise, democratic exercise, because we want to give uniformity to this assembly constituencies. Population should within the state remain almost same for all the assembly constituencies. Parliamentary constituencies for that given state should be uniform throughout the state. So that should be the, and at the same, in the process, while redrawing, there can be increase in the number of assembly constituencies or also parliamentary constituencies. How has delimitation been carried out? Let's say this is a general talk about delimitation for applying to India. Now, what happened in Jammu Kashmir? Jammu Kashmir itself has its own history. What is that? Let's say delimitation in JK have been slightly different. Why? Because in August 2009, special status Article 270 has been struck down. Abrogation has taken place, and it has become scrapped by the center in August 2019. So Therefore, there's a need to relook at the delimitation in the Jammu Kashmir Assembly as compared to the rest of the country. Now, Jammu Kashmir also became a part of the integral India as far as the delimitation is concerned. And so, until then, earlier, delimitation of Lok Sabha seats in GK was governed by Constitution of India, but the limitation of the State Assembly was governed by the JK Act, People's Act. So there is a representation of People Act for the entire India, but for the Jammu Kashmir, there was the Jammu Kashmir representation of the People Act 1957. They were guided by separate act for the even for the delimitation. Now, with the abrogation of Article 370, this has come now under the representation of People Act. Now, assembly seats in Jammu Kashmir were delimited earlier in 1963, 1973, 1995. So that is very important. So the last exercise was conducted by K.K. Gupta and based on 1981 census, which was formed on the basis of state election in 1996. So the state was under president rule based on the 1981 census, and the last exercise was conducted in the 1981 census basis, and that formed the basis of for the state for the elections that were conducted in 1996. Now, there was no census in the state since in 1991, and no delimitation was set up by the state government after the 2000 census, because Assembly passed the law putting that there will be a freeze on the delimitation until 2026. So there is a freeze, no delimitation in Jammu Kashmir till 2026. This is the scenario at the time of delimitation. So the next one is so why is it in the news? Because after the abrogation of JK special status in August 2019, delimitation of Lok Sabha and also assembly seats both are important in the newly created union territory would be as per the provisions of the Indian Constitution. So earlier it was a special act, not in consonance with the Indian Constitution. Now they will also be a part of the Indian Constitution. Indian Constitution will apply to that, not the special status. So there is a need to now relook at this after the abrogation of this. That's why it is in the news. That is the importance why it has come in the news. The other important thing is on March 6th, government set up the delimitation commission by Supreme Court Judge Ranjana Prakash Desai, and who was given the responsibility of winding up delimitation in Jammu Kashmir in a year. So they said that, okay, you do the delimitation and a 1 year period will be given, and he was appointed, Mr. Ranjana Prakash Desai is appointed. But as per the Jammu Kashmir Reorganization Bill, the number of assembly seats now they would increase from 107 to 170. So by redrawing the boundaries, because of increase in population in the census, 107 to 114 now. This is the importance of the number of assembly seats will increase because of the delimitation. So you see, that is the importance of the delimitation. So Jammu Kashmir before, Jammu Kashmir after delimitation, redrawing the boundaries, and also before the abrogation, after the abrogation. That's why it is in the news. Then the other important thing is that what is the delimitation of commission set up in 2020? The commission was given the task to finish by 2020, by March 4th this year. But because of the COVID situation, they could not meet. So they were granted 1 year extension. So very likely the report will be given within the 1 year. So 1 year extension is given because nobody had worked because of COVID. Nothing has happened. As you know, many officers could not be held. And so their scope, their period they could not complete the given function assignment within that year because of COVID. Now there is a request of the panel member to extend it as we could not make much progress because of the shutdown in the country. Therefore, now we will wait for the report to be given, and the Jammu Kashmir very likely. Why are we talking about delimitation? Because very soon all the 14 political leaders have been called to the Delhi to discuss about the holding elections in Jammu Kashmir as per the Indian Constitution, not under the Jammu Kashmir Representation of People Act, but under Representation of People Act of Indian Constitution. That is the significance why it has come in the news.